Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Shazam Money. I'm here live for the next 30 minutes. Welcome back. We're talking about the kids' brokerage account as well as the child tax credit. For those of you who will be coming on, I want to thank you so much for participating in the live. Please share the live, like the live. I love comments. I love questions. So I hope you do ask a lot of questions. I love questions. I'm an educator. I love answering questions. One of the things I discuss with my students all the time is when I'm in a class and I have students who don't ask questions, I am really concerned. There's either one of two things that's happening. One, either they know everything and they don't need my help with anything, or perhaps two, they're too bashful to ask questions. And so it just takes one person asking a question to get started in the right direction, guys. So yes, I love questions. So when you come on, say hi. Okay, say hi and ask lots and lots of questions. Now, I am going to go ahead and get started with the conversation. And so today I want to talk about the kids' brokerage account because obviously the tax credit was mailed out today to a whole bunch of parents, guys. A whole bunch of parents started receiving the money in their checking accounts. It was directly deposited into the checking accounts today, people. So I'm going to give you some numbers because I wrote some of these numbers down. You wouldn't believe how many people this child tax credit has affected. So listen to this one, okay? So 35.2 million payments went out for a whopping $15 billion, guys. $15 billion was sent out today to parents of kids under age 18, okay? And so with that said, $15 billion, 8 out of 10 kids will benefit from this money. 8 out of 10. Can you imagine that, guys? That's 80% of the children in America are going to benefit from that money. Shazam! That's a lot of people, okay? This is going to affect approximately 59 million children, guys. And many of them will be taken out of poverty as a result of this tax credit going out. Now, the other thing that people don't understand about this tax credit is that it's a forward. You get this tax credit at tax time, but now they're spreading it out over some months. Rather than just giving it all to you at tax time, they are spreading it out, guys, okay? That's what just happened today. $15 billion went out to parents of children, and this money is going to impact a total of 59 million kids in the United States. And yes, guys, that is going to decrease the number of kids living in poverty. That's what the child tax credit is targeting, okay? So I am so happy for those parents with little ones. If the kids are under 6 years old, each child under 6 gets $300 per child under 6, okay? And if the child is is over 6 but under age 18, that child will be allocated $250, guys, per child, okay? So that's a lot of money. Seriously, it is a lot of money. Unfortunately, yours truly here, I am not going to benefit from it because I don't have kids that young. So no, I will not be benefiting from this. But those of you with young kids, I am happy for you that you're getting this money. So now the question is, okay, what are you going to do with this money? I know you're going to be paying bills with it. You're going to be taking care of the kids with it. But guys, let's have a real conversation about possibly taking some of these dollars, some of this money, and investing it for your child. Let's talk about starting a brokerage account for your child. I don't mean taking some of this money, putting it into a savings account. No. I am talking about putting it into a brokerage account, guys, okay? Where you are taking some of that money. Once you open up the brokerage account, you invest some of that money inside that brokerage account into stocks, index funds, okay, REITs and ETFs for your child. Guys, listen, it doesn't have to be that much money. It could be $10, $20. Every time that check comes, every single month, that check is going to be coming on the 15th of every month. So every time it comes, set up an automatic transfer into that kid's brokerage account so you can save some of that money for your child. Guys, even if it's $10, $15, every single time you get this check, put some of that money away for that child, okay? Right now we're in July. July is the 7th month. Obviously, this will take us to 5 more months. So this is the first time you're getting the money. So you got 5 more months until the end of the year. So imagine if you just save $20 out of that money for your child, guys, okay? That's $100. That $100, what can you buy with it? You can buy a whole lot with it, okay? And so you can go ahead and buy Square, the company that owns Cash App, those little Square readers, okay? You put that $100 in there and you let it ride the market for that child. Now, what else could you buy with it? Apple, of course. I love Apple, okay? Apple is another great one. PayPal is a great one. Oh, Shazam. Microsoft is a really good one. So guys, there are so many great companies out there. And of course, if you cannot decide which company to purchase within the Roth IRA, what do? You go ahead and buy the SPY S&P 500. Put that $100 inside the S&P. Buy $100 worth of the SPY with that money, guys, and let it ride the market. Let me tell you, one of these days, your kids will thank you for investing that money for them. I am a firm believer, guys, in investing money for your children. Now, here's one of the reasons why I so believe in investing, okay? I use the mango all the time. I talk about mangoes all the time because I love mangoes, okay? This one right here came from my backyard, actually. Some of you may recognize it. I don't know if you guys know what kind of a mango that is. But this mango right here, guys, okay? By the way, it's very sweet, very juicy, none of the threads, okay? Sweet and juicy. You know, at this time of year, this is when we eat mangoes. We love mangoes, okay? So anyways, guys, so I use the mango analogy. Listen to this, okay? This mango has a seed. Once I'm done eating this, I can take the seed and plant the seed, and in a few years, guess what happens? I get a whole bunch of mangoes from that one seed. That's what happens when you invest. You go ahead and put $100 away for your child. That $100 will grow and make more money, more dollars for your child, guys. I love a good mango analogy. By the way, I do love mangoes too. I love mangoes, okay? If you've never tried a mango, this is the time of year for you to be eating mangoes. So make sure you find yourself a nice, juicy mango to eat. Guys, I'm going to tear into this one later, okay? I feel like eating it right now because it smells so good. Shazam, okay? It smells so good. I actually use the mango analogy in the book as well. And the way I use the mango analogy in the book, guys, I'm going to tell you why. I'm so passionate about this. I am on a mission to spread financial literacy to as many people as possible. And so if I can affect at least one person, at least one, sometimes I don't even know who that one person is, but I am happy. So I use the mango analogy in this way, guys. All I need is a seed. Okay, just a seed. If I have the seed, I can plant the seed. I can cultivate the seed, take care of this one seed. And this one seed, guys, will produce a whole bunch of mangoes. And what am I going to do with those seeds? I'm going to take those seeds and I'm going to share them with other people. Hello? Okay? So if you take all those seeds, you share them with people. Those people, they're going to take that seed, plant that seed, okay? And then they're going to cultivate more mangoes. And then what do? They also share more mangoes. You see what I'm saying? So guys, it just takes one seed. And that one seed could feed so many. And so one of the things I like talking about all the time, and I repeat this all the time to my students, is this. If you give a man, you know that wise saying, okay, if you give a man a fish, you feed him for one day. But if you teach him how to fish If you give them a mango and you teach them how to plant that mango seed, you will feed them for a lifetime, guys. So that is why I am sharing this information with you. When my kids were younger, I didn't know anything about investing in the market, okay? But now that I have this knowledge, I have this information, guys, okay? I am going to share it with as many people as possible. Okay, I'm going to tell you one of the ways that I'm going to share this information. Like right now, I'm doing this live on TikTok. I'm sure some of you are hearing me. But once I'm done with this live, I'm going to download this video, put it on YouTube for anybody who wants this information, guys. And I'm sure I might not maybe get 1 million views from this video, but let me tell you something. That one person that needs that video, that needs to hear this information, will hear this information, will get this information. They will get that seed. They will get that seed. And once they get the seed, they will pass it on to other people. And so for those of you listening, please, okay, share this information with people. Guys, $15 billion is a lot of money to just drop in people's accounts like that, okay? That's a lot of money. If you've got 2 kids under 6, you just got $600. If you've got 3 kids under 6, you just got yourself almost $1,000. You just got yourself $900, okay? Yes, I understand some parents are struggling, but guys, whatever you can do, just do it. Just make sure though, okay, you put some of that money aside. It doesn't have to be a lot, guys. Just start with a little bit and see what happens. You do not have to set aside hundreds of dollars, okay? You can start with $5, $10, $20, $30, $50, whatever you can afford to. Just start. That's it. You just need to start, guys. And of course, the best platform to start this on, to start a kids brokerage account, a UGMA. Instead of doing a UGMA, you could also do a 529 savings plan if your child is planning on going off to college, okay? That's another option. And then, guys, listen to this. Once you open up the account, you transfer money into it. That money is there. You can buy whatever your money can afford on Fidelity. That's the beautiful thing about Fidelity. I keep telling everybody I love Fidelity, but I don't think people believe me until they themselves actually go into Fidelity and start investing within the Fidelity platform as well as the app, okay? So for example, Apple, the stock is about $150 per share. Well, let's say you're only putting $50 into the kids brokerage account per child, but you want to purchase Apple for your child? Of course you can do that. You just go in there, type in the ticker symbol for Apple. You can actually type in the name too. It will pop up. Once it pops up, you just say, I want $50. Look for dollar-based investing, okay? Not shares, but dollar investing. It will give you that option to dollar invest, okay? And then you go in there, you type in your $50, and now just like that, you own $50 worth of Apple. So you buy whatever your money can afford, guys. That's why I love Fidelity. And if you're on the go, you cannot be in front of a computer. Even if you're at home, you cannot sit in front of a computer, guys. Listen, you know what you can do? Go on the app. Go on the app. You can do it on the app. And the app is very user-friendly, by the way. Sometimes I prefer the app over the desktop because I'm so used to doing all my investing on these apps now. And so most of the time when I'm going on Fidelity to invest, I find it easier to just go on the app instead of at the desktop. But of course, if you're on the desktop, you get more information than you would if you were on the app, okay? So you can go directly to the app. And the other thing I like about Fidelity, guys, is that they manage the desktop very well, okay? They manage all their accounts very well. So you as a parent, if you've got 3 kids and you open up all these accounts for the kids, and of course, I'm sure you have your own account too, it's organized very well for you on the platform. So basically, all the accounts are kept on the left side of the screen. So once you log on, you click on accounts, and all the accounts will populate. So you can just toggle back and forth, click on the account that you want. Let's say you go into child number 1 account, you drop $50 in there, invest it. And by the way, once you set up these accounts and you transfer the money's in there immediately for you to start investing. Of course, it takes about 3 days to process, but at the same time, the money is available for you to invest, okay? Because it takes about 3 days to clear. So you go through child number 1, drop the 50. Child number 2, drop the 50. Child number 3, drop the 50, guys. And so beautiful platform, the way they set it up. So the dashboard is so user friendly. I love it, love it. So guys, I do hope some of you parents, okay, do take some of this money to invest it for your child. When I say I'm on a mission, guys, I am on a mission. Seriously. When I was younger, I saved money in a savings account for my kids because I didn't know any better. But now that I know better, listen, I have brokerage accounts for my niece and nephew because my kids are older. I can't do brokerage accounts for them anymore. Hey, guys, how are you? Brokerage accounts for my niece and nephew. I tell every parent I find, start a brokerage account for your child, not a savings account, a brokerage account. Guys, imagine this, okay? Let's say imagine this, okay? Because I'm gonna tell you from my kids, okay? Back in 2002, I had a set of twins, and so I could have invested $1,000 into Apple, the stock, okay? And that $1,000 without adding anything else to it, guys, listen to this, okay? If I just bought Apple with it, by 2020, when they turned 18, that account would have been worth well over $140,000, okay? Well over $140,000. So if you're sitting here, okay, and you're a parent and you're hearing me, okay, or you're just passing by and you get a glimpse of this, guys, please do yourself a favor and start investing for your child. Start investing for your kid, okay? Because, guys, they will think, let me tell you, once that child turns 18, especially if you just had a baby, once you get that Social Security number, you can start an investment account for your child. I'm glad you're doing well, lady. Ask questions, by the way. I love questions, okay? Ask questions. I'm talking about the child tax credit. These people just sent out, listen to this, okay? They sent out $35.2 million checks out to parents. I don't have a kid though. I have kids, but my kids are older, so I'm not getting any of this money either. I'm just talking about it, yeah. So I can get parents to start investing some of the money because, I mean, I would hate to think that the parents are getting all this money. By the way, it's an advance on the child tax credit they would normally get at tax time. So I would hate for parents to just go ahead and spend all this money, okay? I understand sometimes, you know, people have needs to take care of first. I understand that. But even if it's $10, $20, they need to save some of that money, let me tell you, okay? 35.2 million checks were just sent out. You're a kid? Really? Okay, so talk to your parent about it. How old are you? So basically 8 out of 10 kids will benefit from this, and the total amount of money from these investments adds up to $15 billion. So $15 billion just went out, okay? And so for this one right here, guys, listen, 59.3 kids will be affected by this. Over 59 million kids will be affected by this. So I am happy for those parents. Hopefully that helps with the poverty rate among kids. And so I am extremely excited for some of these parents. Really? You're 12 years old? Well, talk to your mom, okay? Talk to your mom or whoever your guardian is. I'm sure they received some money on your behalf. And so that money came from the government. And so what you can do is talk to your parents about possibly investing some of the money for you into a Fidelity brokerage account, okay? In order for them to invest in Fidelity, obviously, they have to go ahead and set up the account and then they have to go in there and fund the account, transfer the money into the account, and then they can start buying stocks for you. They could start buying things like the S&P 500. They could buy Apple. They could buy PayPal or whatever company they want to buy on your behalf. And then when you turn 18, that account can be turned over to you. By the way, as a 12-year-old, you can start investing, the teen investing next year at 13. At age 13, you can start investing with Fidelity. As long as your parents, they have an account, you can start the teen investment. Fidelity just launched the teen investing account this past, I think it was May. In May, they launched it. So next year when you turn 13, you can start investing on your own. Yeah, you can, okay? So, and then the other thing you could do is talk to your teachers about these things too. Because I'm sure, no, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this one. But I would like to think there are teachers, okay, how do you spell brokerage? What are you talking about? Okay, if your parent is going to start an account for you, the account they want to start is a UGMA, okay? And we call it a brokerage account because those accounts are the accounts that you can invest money into the stock market inside that account. That's why we call it, yes, UGMA. So talk to your parents about it. I do have a couple of videos on my TikTok account. So if you look for the kid investing, there's a video in there about a kid's brokerage account. So you can find that. Or you could go to my YouTube channel, Shazam Lifestyle, and then type kids brokerage accounts, and the video will pop up. And then you and your parent can watch it together so you can see how to set up the account. Yeah, and it's a very easy process too, okay? And here's a little secret. If your parents don't want to do it, okay, and this is something you're interested in, once they set up the account, you can manage it with their help. Yeah, absolutely. You can manage it with their help. All right, so good luck with that, Sugar Plum. I love it. What grade are you in? Nice. So anyways, I hope a lot of parents take some of this money and they go ahead and invest it. Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad you're interested in, are you interested in making money? Because I know there's a lot of younger individuals, like my niece and nephew. I think my nephew is 11 and my niece is 7. And they're always interested in making money. Like my niece was speaking to me the other day and she wanted to know, how much money do I have in my McDonald's stock? Okay. She asked me that very direct question. So because you're curious about it, it's time for you to get educated about it. And I'm glad that you're asking the questions. So make sure you talk to your parents about this. Have a conversation about the fact that you want to start investing so you can make some money. Like during Christmas, during your birthday, instead of getting a gift, ask them to invest the money for you. Instead of getting a gift, ask them to invest the money. So whatever family members want to give you a gift, tell them you don't want the gift. You want the money so you can invest it, or they can invest the money for you. So that's one way for you to do things. Yeah. And let me tell you, your parents are going to be shocked. Your parents are going to be shocked when you come to them and you're like, may I have my Christmas money? Okay, so I can invest it. May I have my birthday money so I can go ahead and invest it myself? Okay. For example, one of the kids in my family last year, I invested for them in Target. I bought Target with their Christmas money. And that Target money has doubled. Seriously, it doubled, okay? Yeah, I know. So if you invest the money, there's a potential for growth. And you can make a whole lot of money. There's a potential for that. But here's the thing. If you just buy a Christmas gift or a birthday gift with that money, You use the birthday gift and you're done. Like if you buy a pair of sneakers, you use the pair of sneakers and you're done. But if you invest that money will be there for the long term. That's the power of investing. And then, of course, once you get older, you turn 18. It's up to you what you choose to do with the money. You could use the money to buy a car. You could use the money to pay for college. You could use the money to travel. You could do a lot with that money. But your parents have to invest for you. They have to do the investing. Yeah. Okay. So I am so happy for you, Sugar Plum, that you're interested in this stuff at such a young age. And then when school opens, the other thing you need to do is to start talking to your friends about investing. And so, for example, Apple, okay? Earlier this year, Apple was trading at $100. So let's say your grandma bought you, instead of buying you a pair of shoes for Christmas, okay, for $100, they gave you that $100 and you bought $100 worth of Apple, okay? That $100 today would be worth $150. So this means, okay, so this means that now your $100 has grown to $150. So you made $50 on your $100, okay? But if you had a pair of shoes, you wouldn't be making any money on that pair of shoes. You see what I'm saying? And the more money you have, the better it is for you. Yeah, that's you know how important money is, because your parents are probably always talking about money. They need to pay this, they need to pay that, they need to buy this, they need to buy that. So money is very important. So you got to find a way to make money. Even though you're in 7th grade, you can still manage to make money. There's a lot of ways young people are making money. My own son started selling tennis shoes when he was about your age. Yeah. He would buy them online and then resell them online. Yep. So talk to your parents. Okay. Next time I have a live, hopefully you can jump on, and then you need to start talking to your friends about investing in the market. Okay, it's good to talk to friends about these things. Why? Because you want your friends to know about these things too. Because what? These things are important. Yes, okay? They are very, very important. So definitely, sweetie pie, have a conversation with your parents. Have a conversation with your friends. The other people you can have a conversation with are your grandpa and grandmas. Let me tell you, listen to your grandpa and grandmas. They have a lot of wisdom. Okay, a lot. A lot. So make sure you have a conversation with them about investing in the market, okay? Or you can just go to them and say, grandpa, grandma, how do I buy a stock? Or you could say something like, what is a stock? Or you could say something like, how do I start investing in the market? Okay, there's various ways for you to approach it. But once you start having the conversation with them, they'll understand that you're serious about it and you want to do something and you're ready to do something. And if you're ready to do something, they will help you out. And if they don't know, what do you guys do? You go on YouTube, you go on Google, and you find the information. Or better yet, just search on here on TikTok. There's so much information on TikTok about investing in the market. Just be careful though. Make sure you do your research. Not everybody that puts up information is telling you the truth. So make sure you do your research. You understand everything. Talk to your parents. Always talk to your parents about these things before you make any sort of decisions, okay? So I hope you start investing soon. I hope you do. You are going to do really well. Not hope. I know you're going to do really well. Because for you to be taking this initiative right now, to start asking questions, to be curious about this stuff, that means that you are ready. And that means that you are going to do exceedingly well. Imagine this, you're 12 years old, okay? I didn't start investing until I was in my 30s, okay? That's an old woman compared to you, okay? So imagine if I, at 12 years old, had that knowledge, had that information. Just saying, that's the power of technology, Sugar Plum. I'm telling you, this technology stuff, I love it. I love it. What state are you coming from? Are you here in the States or are you international? I love it. You can reach people from all over the world right here on a live. Shazam. Minnesota, Shazam. Nice. Oh my gosh, that's awesome, Sweetie Pie. I'm happy for you. Are you having a good summer? I hope you're having a good summer. Yeah. So, anyways, I am going to be ending my live now. Thank you for the conversation. I love this conversation. I love talking to kids. I'm an educator. I love talking to sugar plums. I call all my students sugar plums. And let me tell you, I don't know how long I've been doing it, but I've been doing it for quite some time because every once in a while I run into my former students and they're like, oh, you still calling people sugar plum? Who is that? Who's saying hi to Miss Alcira? Who is that? You know you got to drop your name, Sugar Plum. Come on now. You got to drop that name. What? See? Okay, so there's one of my Sugar Plums right now. So I'm not... they can tell you, I talk to my Sugar Plums. I call them Sugar Plums all the time. I think sometimes they find it annoying, but I'm just so used to it. It comes out before I know anything. Ah! Oh my God, Jessica, listen. I was just looking at some of my old videos and looking at students from when we went on break last year, when we first went on break during spring break last year in March. And I'm like, oh my God, look at these sugar plums right here. How you doing, Jessica? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Are you having a good summer? Are you following me, Jessica? Are you one of my followers? I'm gonna go follow you, okay? I'm gonna make sure to follow you. I will go ahead and follow you. Okay, so Jessica, listen to this. I was just chatting with one of my new friends I just made. My new friend didn't even give her name, okay? But she's in 7th grade. We're talking about the child tax credit that just came out today. So parents of kids under age 17 just got some money deposited into their accounts. So this conversation was basically about parents needing to set up a brokerage account. Silas, is that how you pronounce it? Silas? That's a beautiful name. So I was talking about how parents need to set up brokerage accounts for their kids so they can take some of this money, even if it's $20 every time they get it. Oh, nice. Okay, Silas. Thank you for joining, Silas. And so every time the money comes in, they should take some of that money and invest it on your behalf. Now, Jessica, I know you're older, Jessica, because you're one of my high school students. Recently, Fidelity started the teen investing program for ages 13 through 17. So now that you can do that, as long as your parents have a Fidelity account, Jessica, you can go ahead and start your own investing account, okay, with your parents' supervision. And then once you turn 18, that account turns into a full-fledged account. I posted a video about it yesterday on my TikTok. So look on my timeline. You'll find the video about the Fidelity investing for teens 13 through 17. And don't forget, tell your friends about it. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. Share this information with your friends. Okay, Jessica? So I love it. You came towards the end, Jessica. Now, here's the thing. I promised myself to do like 30 minutes twice a week on here, going live. Okay, talk to your parents, Jessica. Listen, you might have to negotiate with them. Go to them and say something like, can you start a brokerage account for me with some of this money? Okay, just be careful. Some of these parents can be very feisty. Or you could say something like, or can I have some of the money so I can start investing it in the market? You see what I'm saying? Okay. So anyways, I am going to download this video and put it on the YouTube channel at Shazam Lifestyle. So if you want to go back and watch it, you can go back and watch it, okay? Because I've been on here since 7:15. So I've been on here over 30 minutes. Jessica, I'm so glad to see you. So happy to see you, okay? And I have to get off now because my phone is about to die. But you have a happy summer, and I will see you when we get back to school. Silas, thank you so much for joining the live. I hope to talk to you again. You're so interesting. Your parents must be very proud. You're so interesting. For a 7th grader, you're very interesting. I love it. Okay, guys? So I'm going to say goodbye now. Bye, bye, bye. Oh, by the way, here's my mango. I forgot to show you guys my mango. Here's my mango from my tree. See, my phone is dying right about now. So anyways, guys, I'm going. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for joining the live. Bye, everybody. Have a good one.